Aaron, when Lonzo gets rolling like that and is hitting big shots, I mean, what impact does that have on his team and its confidence?
We have a lot of confidence when he gets going like that because we know he's going to score, and that just opens the game up for us as well. So when he's been in attack mode, pretty much is what I call it, they're going to shrink. We're going to get kickouts and open threes. So it's real good when he does that.
How much did you guys need a kind of a gut check win against a team of this caliber in Pac-12 play? I know you beat Kentucky, but to win a game in conference like this?
I mean, it's always big to be the top 5 team. So I felt like we were always good, even though we haven't got that many big wins. But we're still a pretty good team without those. But it's really good to get this W against Oregon.
What turned the switch defensively? Coach was saying defensively was what he was most proud of. What turned that around?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you really. He went crazy, obviously. That got us going, and we came out and played better D in the second half.
What changed when Lonzo switched on to Dylan Brooks, and how much did that help you guys?
He's a great defender, actually. And we knew he was going to stop him once he got on him, and we just had to help as much as we can. Keeping our guys in front, also helping him out because we know how good Dylan Brooks is. So it just helped our whole team all around.
You missed the front end of your first try.
It was long.
Did you want the ball that second time when you know obviously with the free throws?
I mean, yeah, I know I can make free throws. I'm a good free throw shooter, so it really didn't matter to me that I missed that, and I was going to go up and knock him down, which I did.
Coach said this was the best he's seen Pauly in his time here. What do you have to say about the fans? And,
Just shout out to the fans. They came out and supported us very well today. It was crazy. It was rocking. Once we got going, it got really loud, and I forced them to call a timeout. So I appreciate the fans coming out.
Coach had mentioned that the message was stern, was the word that he used. What's the maybe edited version of the stern message that he gave you guys when you got down big?
He just told us to be tough. We know we can score with all the teams in the country, so it's really just being tough on the defensive end. That's what we really focused on, and that's what he emphasized on in the huddles and in the first half. So we just came out and did what we had to do.
Lonzo, can you talk about what it means to get this kind of gut check win against an elite team like this after being down so much?
It feels good. It was a good win tonight. Obviously, we started really slow, and I'm glad the team, came together, and, just want to thank the fans, too, for helping us out, along the way. They were cheering even though we was down, and it really got loud when we started winning.
Lonzo, can you talk about the last couple plays, the drive and the three-pointer? What's going through your mind? You seem to just take over the game at that point.
That's my time to do what I got to do, Team's comfortable with me in those type of situations, and I had the ball, and I just wanted to win. And I had a drive the first time, I had a shot the second time.
Lonzo, what was the difference in your game between the first half and the second half? Seemed like your energy level was higher in the second half, and you got more involved. What happened there?
Well, not just me, the whole team. Second half we guarded a lot better than the first half. I think the first half we gave up 50 points. They ended up with like 80 or something like that. But it helps a lot when we get out in transition, and not have to go against their press every single play. So not just myself, but the whole team stepped up.
Lonzo, you ended up switching on to Dylan Brooks like midway through the second half. How comfortable are you guarding bigger players like that? Like I would imagine that you guarded them a little bit in high school, just being 6'6".
That was just a suggestion we made. We thought we'd have a better defense like that, and credit to Coach Alford. He put me on them, and it helped our team win.
Lonzo, when you hit that three, kind of flicked your wrist a little bit and seemed like you said something. What was that you said there?
I got to watch the tapes. I don't really remember.
Lonzo, did you want to go on to Dylan sooner defensively? Like, was that a matchup that you wanted?
I knew it was going to come down to that. Pre-game, they told me I was going to be on him a little bit. And, it was hard because they were scoring every time, so we couldn't really get into a set defense. We was in three, man, trying all type of different things. But when they went to him at the three, that's when I could finally step on him. And then from that point forward, I just wanted to stick with him the whole game.
Lonzo, when that last three comes up, are you kind of sizing it up and waiting as the clock goes down? That kind of doesn't matter where you're at as long as you've kind of got a good look at it at that point?
Yeah, setback's one of my favorite shots, and I knew, the time was winding down, and once I got it off, it felt good.
EK, Coach said this was the most active that he's seen you. How did you feel about the way you played and impacted the game?
I just felt like I needed to come in and really motivate my team, hold the rim down, everything like that. So that pushed me. I wanted to get revenge too, so that really pushed me.
EK, how would you rate the defense you guys played there, especially late in the second half, compared to how you have all season?
I think that was probably the best defense we've played because it really came down to pride, and that really affected us.
Alonzo, what does this do for your confidence, the team, to win a game like this? What does it tell you all about yourselves?
It helps a lot. You know, we know March is going to be tough, and games like this get you ready for it. Coach been preaching it all February. You know, February sets up March. It's a perfect game for it.
Lonzo, when you're in those situations like you're in late, do you ever feel nervous? And if you don't, why not? Where does that cool come from?
Nah, I don't get nervous. You know, it's a game of basketball. You know, so I've been working for my whole life. And, I just credit my dad, bringing me up young, telling me that pressure is not, on the basketball court. It's about different things in life. So I was actually struggling the whole game. But, like I said, the last 5 minutes, that's when I really tried to step up.